So, hi everyone. I'll be continue on the mining system for my game. Yeah. So in the last time, I was working on this copper piece. So I'm just gonna retopologize it properly in order for it to be a copper item that been dropped when you mine copper rock. So basically, this is the copper ore. So yeah. Like this better. No, I can't hide. It's got shortcuts. Okay. So I need to hide it manually now because the shortcut of the streaming thing. So hide selection, Control H doesn't work. Awesome. Yep. So edge, and fill hole, and G. It looks crappy, so maybe it will be better if I connect this with this. This way I can just extend this part a little bit. So it will be more gem-like. And this one maybe a little bit like this. Yeah, there's too many issues with this typology. You know what? Maybe I should do it from zero because it will be better this way. Yeah. So this is better, way better. Even though I'm trying to save the work, to the amount of work I need to do on the texture, but maybe I could do some projection here. So if I brought the UVs to the editor, I can do some projection. Just check. Why I cannot see the... For some reason, I can't see the texture here. No, I'll do it manually later. Okay. Hmm. Show all. Then come up with another one. here and line it on the top. This one, and I'll duplicate it and put it here and here. Okay, make it a little bit bigger, and we have one here also. Here. And get it a little bit. And now we have this. If I hide the originals, is except these are too many polygons. No, not the radius. No, subdivision. No. So this is the basic. "48 vertex." I think it's okay. I soften it. Yeah. Like that. And I'm gonna set the material to the texture that we have. Set it's this one, the metal. And then let's see the UV editor. So all of them sharing the same shape here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is delete history, delete this one. Okay, I'll bring the actual copper because I wanted to share the same texture, so it will be the same UV to save space basically, and because it's gonna take the same colors, so that would be wise to do that. So I'll go to the OBG mining copper, and I guess this is the one. Yeah. So if you go to the UV, where is it? Yeah. There it is. So this is the UV for this, and I need to add this one on top of it. UV shell. UV shell. These. So I can stack them here. So first of all, I don't think the wrapping is good. So yeah, let's go here now. Probably wrap this thing. I'm going to cut it. I think it will be better if we all wrap in the same way because basically all of them share the same shape. So let's go here. So yep, so now they are sharing the same thing. Yes. Maybe this. Yeah. After that, I need here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, and here, yeah, and no, not the last one. Yeah, it should be the last one, which is this. So now these, I'm gonna cut them. Cut. Yep. And I'll go and create normal based. Is normal based. No, I shouldn't make it normal based. Sorry. I messed it up. No. But no fold. Oh, okay. We have these Y. Great. So basically, I just need to merge these. Okay. So now we have one line. And here we have two. What are these? Okay. I think now with two. Unfold. Yeah. With the shells. So we split them in two pieces. Yes, this will be the way. So we paint this part and we paint the other side. And maybe to make it unfolded better. No, I guess this way it's better. Okay. So now let's see this. We have this OBG and these, and I need to make these fit. So first, this is the first two. This is the second two. And then third, and this is the fourth. I'll always try to make them like match each other. So I guess the edge here sharing the same edge on this side. So I'll maybe rotate this and make it like that. So it will be more, you know, normal when you start painting. You want to confuse more about the edges and about the cuts of the UV. So another thing, I need to get the scale of this to unify all the scales yet. And I'm gonna set the new scale to everyone here. Okay, that's good. Look like that. The same thing here. So I rotate this part. I could actually just merge them. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, just merge them. That's cool. And here also merge. So we'll end up with those. Yeah, makes more sense. And we shall rotate this part, put it here, try to rotate it, put it as much as you can in the normal position, edge, and then merge these. Not sure how much you are seeing when you're having the vertical view, but yeah, you better see it on the horizontal TikTok views in order to see all the details that I'm working on. And then merge these. So now I have these extra parts that I'm gonna add them to the original what do you call it, the copper mining rock. So I'll just need to arrange it here, you know, just make it fit this UV. Luckily with all my UVs I always have extra space, which is just for this kind of needs. So this one needs more space. I'll put it here in this corner. I try to put them next to each other so it won't be confusing when I'm painting. Try to optimize the space here and this one here. That's great. So now we have an unwrapped version. I'm gonna save it. And with this unwrapped version, I need now, of course, to paint the albedo channel, the color. I'm gonna delete this. Well, before deleting, I need to export the wireframe. So I'll select these for the wireframe. About mining rocks, yeah, sure. Vector mining rocks. I'm gonna update this wire. Yep. Apply and close, overwrite. So hopefully now if we go to the texture part, mining, oh no, not mining rocks, mining copper. I did mining rocks, right? Well, that's a mistake. I should make it in mining copper. Let's export it again. Yeah, mining copper. Copper wire, this one. Apply and overwrite. Okay, now we have the wireframe Now I need to match the position for the position of the item. So I'll bring an item that actually works. Go here. Go to the inventory mesh. Discovering asset data. 8 asset data. I don't know what is this. Yeah. So this is an item that I need to replace, basically, right? Where is the rock item? Yeah, this is it. Show open external editor. No. Open source location. Yeah. This is called rock item. Rock item. Yes. So I'll put it in Maya just for me to actually combine, just for it in order to match the location of the final items that we have usually. So I'm going to just rotate it here. Let's scale it. And then we will see. So here. And here is cool. Rotate it a little bit on this side. Check here. So let's bring another item to match a proper location. I'll go to the tree. Tool Unreal Engine. Yeah, woodbine. Is it woodbine? Yeah. So you see this one is like that also. So I just want to have approximate size. So maybe I'll scale it more. Yeah, I think we're cool like that. Now I'll delete everything except my thing. Delete history, freeze transformation, center pivot, freeze transformation. Then I'll export it as FBX. Tutorial, let's go to OBG, mining copper, I'll put it here. FBX. Date modification. SM mining copper item. Export selection. Now we can go to the 3D goats. I probably need to switch the camera because now I need to paint with my CD. So let's switch everything to the screen. Here is the screen. This one, all the OBS and all the things that I was watching. Okay. Okay, and go to the OBS. Take and switch it to this. Yeah, this one. And here, also come here, display capture, and switch it to this. And now here's the 3D code. Okay. UV mesh. The mining copper. Date. Mining copper item. 1024, 1024. How much is the size for my original one? Property 1024. Okay, let's stick to this size. Okay. So this is copper, which is sucks. So let's open Photoshop. So now I need to paint the picture. I'm not sure how the voice is coming. Is it proper or not? Every time I try to increase the loudness or change the properties of it, but I just keep figuring out that it's still not that good. So yeah, I hope this time it will work. So, let's start with exporting this thing into After Effects. Or maybe before, not After Effects, to Photoshop. Before I go this way. Here, I'm going to bring the texture here. So this is the texture. I'm going to copy it. This one. Copy it and paste it here. Remove this part. This part in the wireframe. And add the wireframe that we just exported. Mining copper wire, there it is. Now let's start painting. So I really like this part, except you see here it's sucks how it look like here. So I'm gonna adjust it a little bit, even though it won't be visible. So let's pick up this color. And fill it here. And picked up this, yeah, right here. And let's just add base for this. I'm gonna paint it like a copper texture. So basically first what I do is like setting the basic, the overall color, then I set up the texture, and then I'll start the hand painting for the edges, for the shyness and this stuff. So now I have this. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what happens if you save it at this point. You end up with this result so far. So far, so good. Yeah. Now let's pick up this color. Yeah, but I remember I don't want it to be this very symmetrical like that. It's very symmetrical. Yeah, I will maintain this randomness here. Copy this part. I implement it here. Yeah, the shortcuts are affected by the stream. Yep, okay. There's no Control T. Again, I'm gonna use this. Where is it? Yep. Here. Again, I can't. I wonder how messy it will look like. It's still a base, so start with that, and then I'll start painting properly. If I ever. We'll see. Result. Not what I hoped for, because the areas that are visible, I can't see it here. Save rocks. Mining copper item 0. Okay, now we try to drill here. Yep. I see the problem. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna merge everything here, and then clipping mask, save it, back here, and again export it. Yep. Now I can paint normally. Why do I have the logo of this is weird. It's my turning. No, it's not turning. I bought it. Literally, I bought the software. If I change it to a different PC, maybe the trial. Oh, damn. I need to somehow figure out why, how can I move my license from my old PC to the new one. Yeah, I need to continue with the trial. Okay. Figure out later off camera. Yeah, man, it does take a lot of time to create all these assets. If you're gonna do it by hand, I mean. There is other ways that are simpler by using smart materials in Substance Painter or Substance Designer, which I did for the texture of the floor. So these textures here, these textures I made it using Substance Designer. AI could help. I really try to have AI to paint the texture, but it's extremely unpredictable, and because you have UV that has been unwrapped, so when I tell it to paint the UV, it just give me a random. It give me like an image of copper, even though I'm telling it just paint me the texture of the UV or it give me a tile. So it still doesn't understand the concept of painting the texture of the UVs, you know. And if you're gonna do an AI for, I also tried Meshi and tried those 3D asset creating AI. Yeah, it's great for noobs. Like if you want to make a game that, you know, that is you are not at all concerned about the optimization of your game. Yeah, it can create. You see the object looks nice with the texture painted and everything, but then you look at the UV that wrapping, the damn mess. When you're gonna apply it into your software, if you're gonna try to change its color, it's impossible to have like it doesn't have you know UV islands like you see I'm having here, because having UV island will have you like in a proper way to like, okay, now for example this piece is have an orange part of it in the middle. I want to make only the part in the middle red, for example. So this is all by itself, it's a UV island. So I can select it in Unreal Engine and make it red. But when you have it made in AI, which I tried, believe me, it's doesn't have this consistency in. I'll show you because I'm having multiple screens. It doesn't have the consistency of the UV. So see, these are UV islands. So now I can throughout specific parameter of the UV, I can tell Unreal Engine to make this island green, for example. And now one of those balls, one of those gems become green. But when you have it as AI, part of it is here and other part is down and a piece of it is here. So it doesn't clogged in one place. So in this way, it's impossible to optimize it into your engine and to make it properly used in game. So that's why I'm just going the good old way, the way that always been done, and I suppose it's still done this way in video games by just painting these elements by hand. I can do something like, for example, I can take print screen here and I can go to, let's say, ChatGPT and ask it. I can test it out to paint it. ChatGPT, paint this as copper and maintain the exact overall shape. Could be helpful. Okay. So this is what ChatGPT is telling me. Paint object as copper. I should tell the copper ore. But for example, if it painted properly with the exact same outline, I can just grab it and post it into on top of here and project it to the 3D code. That works. Might help me to save some time into painting. So I never tried this before, so let's see what ChatGPT will do. Actually, it's kind of okay, except here it's yeah. I can use that. But now I can apply it in different angles in order to have it. But I can use that as a base, for example. instead of painting by hand as base, I can use that as base. Let's see. Can screen it, throw it here. Clipping mask before this erase it. I'm still confused with the shortcuts. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Not 100%. See, it didn't match it 100%, but it's a good base. Now, clipping mask. No. Okay. Let's see. Can paint this here. I should just do this. Yeah, maybe better visualization. So here, here. Okay, let's see. See the result. Save. Let's check it on here. So yeah, that's what I end up with. So I don't know how I can keep going with that, on what basis I could keep painting. I can try and do this part also. I mean, if there's a hack that helped me to establish the base, it would be great. Do the same for this. So, Thapelo, what do you think of this AI hack? Still there? Yeah, I think it will help, but I'll try to, like, maybe you can do it from this side and then do it from this side and then paint whatever pieces left. So yeah, that definitely will you know, shorten the time span spending. Mumble car. Okay, thanks, man. Which way, which part of the world you are? Different time zone. You're saying here it's my place. It's 1:18 p.m. Of course. Okay, I want this one. I prefer this response. Okay, so I should encourage it if it fits the outline. So let's see. This one is totally different. I should have sent it here. Update this one, and I need to this one to add it. I forgot how to take screenshots. Oh, welcome to voice assist. No thanks. Yeah. I'll do it again here. Do the same for this. It's 4 a.m. Oh my god. Starting my game dev journey through. Oh, maybe I can. I didn't know that people are watching me from the US. Maybe I can push it a little bit. The problem is like I work in the morning and then I work a little bit on my project. After that, I go to gym and maybe I can, after gym, I can do like a quick session. Not session, basically, just to work on my game. But the most productive time that I do working on my project is on the weekend. So, because you know, I have to work in order to pay the bills. You're starting your game dev. Oh, amazing. You, which engine you working on, and what you're planning to do for your game? What type of game that you're working? See, another problem uh, with ChatGPT, let's say, not consistent. Like, so you see, there's a huge difference between this and this and this. So like, just coming up with random stuff. I don't know if this is even helpful. Which asset should I create for you? Oh, you do you want to help? I mean, dude, it will be great if I can, if anybody will help, like especially in asset creation, because even though I do work on the environment and I kind of like working on assets, but I got so deep into Blueprint and Unreal Engine, so I'm enjoying that process more than creating the asset itself. So if you want, you can join Thapelo. If you can contact me on, I agree on GPT colors not being consistent. Yeah, true. If you want to help me on my project, you can join Stranded, not Stranded, Junkland Tail Discord channel, and you can DM me there. So I have a long list of props that need to be done that I just keep delaying, and I'm just working the ones that I face myself have to do. So for example, I have to do this one because I'm programming now the mining system here. So yesterday I did the mining animation, these, bam, but now I have to when I hit an object, I need to have an item that gets spawned from it, similar to this one. So here, keep, just keep magnet, chopping. Oh, you see this item that dropped? So now I'm creating the item that gonna drop when I actually mine this one. So there is a problem. There's a bug. Yeah, because I didn't finish the code properly. Yeah. So yeah. There's also other AI tools. There's Stable Diffusion. A friend of mine told me that Stable Diffusion might help because it got those what do you call it? The control nets. So basically, first of all, you use a specific model in order to create, let's say, an outline for your prop. So it will understand the shape, the proper silhouette, and the shape of the prop. And then from that, you use a different network net to tell it to paint it in a specific style. And then you save it, both of them. And then you apply it for, like, let's say, front, right, top, and down view. And you just project it. So this is one image. Like this is one prop, could be one way it could be used, the AI with it. Do you have an example image of the object? What do you mean by that? I have a long list of objects that need to be done, so I can show you. Maybe it's better not to put my public information. It would be wise. Yeah. You can see. Image of rock mining product. This is the one that you are seeing. For the rock mining, this is the one that I'm doing. So I did the 3D, basically. Where is it? So this is the 3D of it. And now I'm just doing the texture. But what I have an entire biome of junkland that I need. If you do 3D, that I need help in it. Do you do 3D? First of all. I mean, it's okay. It's there's too many ways that you can help. It's not necessary for it to be the. You don't need, for example, no 3D experience. You can try out. I mean, try contact me and we can see if there's anything that you can help, because I have this type of things that I need to do. So this is a reference, and I'm planning to have these to create my own asset for Junktown. So yeah, this is one of it. So yeah, let's continue. Just curious to see. Yeah, it doesn't match. Never matches. even you tell it to match the exact silhouette. See, now you have everything. And it's always the first one is good, but then slowly it gets kind of get worse and worse. So let's clipping mask. So yeah, this method has failed probably, I suppose. And go back to paints normally. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the main one. And the good thing that it gave me the color of the copper instead to figure it out while painting. So not totally useless. ChatGPT, I mean, it got potential. I need to figure out the reason why my 3D code needs licensing, even though I thought that I managed to switch the licensing from my old PC to the new one. So, yeah, that's a bummer. That's fine, yeah. Okay. Delete it, so I'll be better organized. Are you going back to bed? Okay. now I set the bases. This is sucks here. What is this? This is this piece. Okay. Just remove this part. This sucks. Save it. Now this part is removed. Now it's paint. Update. And at this point we will use the add. So you can add the reflections for them to look very coppery. And here. Okay. Keep sliding to left for some reason. Maybe because the keyboard is here. Oh yeah, it looked like copper. Need to do the same thing here a little bit. Update. Same thing. Okay. Fix these things. I'm not sure if it's visible in the screen what I'm doing here properly, but yeah. I'm just using every angle in the uh, 3D code, and from every angle I paint the cover. Okay, let's see. Kind of crabby, but let's uh let's paint this part. Maybe it will be better. Update. No, I hate those. They just keep popping up. I think also the texture will have the trail on it. Let's see how I'm gonna fix that part. correct manner. As usual, it's messed up. Here, expand, reverse delete. What is this? Read this one. So maybe now I'll just smoosh it. Smoosh it. Not smoosh. With the smudge, it's you know, will make it smoother. What did I do? Yeah, of course you have the this texture here, and you have those that need to be blended together. So let's fix this. This is the last fix, I guess. Ah, I know now why those happening, because every time I stamp, I export it, it gives here, and I have to work on it. It's just an ending. Cat and mouse with the logo of ask for it. Still have the logos here, but I'll fix it later. It's kind of satisfied with the result, especially going to be from this zoom, except these logo that messing up the entire thing. So probably once I fix the 3D code licensing, I'll make an overall cleanup for this texture. But for now, let's export it. I don't even need to export it. I'll just save this one. Nothing to bake here. With mining copyright. Copper. Okay. And I guess that will be it for today. Maybe I'll continue tonight with, by applying this texture into Unreal. But so far so good. I'm satisfied with the copper results. Look at it from this zoom. Looks nice, but need to clean up. So save it. And thank you for watching. And you can join my Discord channel if anybody wants to give a hand helping me with all those 3D props. See you the next time. Bye.